I'm trying to say is take your power back, girl. Take your power back. Take your power back. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. Have a plan. Be intentional and follow through with that plan. Follow through with the things you say you're gonna do. Hello. Welcome to my channel. It's Real Talks with B. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hi. How is your heart? I hope you're doing well. I really do. So in today's video, I'm about to go ahead and get into it. And what I want to talk about today, y'all, is the art of detachment and letting go. I have been seeing a lot of videos on social media about this topic, and so I just felt the need to talk about it and just discuss it with you, because you probably haven't came across any of these videos, and you might have, but either way, if you found this video, then it was meant for you. So I want to talk about detachment and also taking your power back as a woman or as an individual, right? So it's like, we as women, we get so attached to things and outcomes and situations, and we end up being, heartbroken or sad or devastated or whatever, based off of the actual outcome, based off of the result, based off of the expectation, right? So all I want to really talk about is just detaching, letting go. Let go of holding on so tight to what you feel like should be the outcome or the situation, whatever it is. Just learn how to detach from it. And the moment that you start to practicing detaching, I feel like you're going to realize you're going to see things change in your life. I'm actually working on this myself, and I think that's why my algorithm, I feel like that's why my algorithm is starting to show me more videos about detachment. So I'm actually learning more about detachment, and I just think that I felt that I needed to talk about this message, because I feel like it's so many people that could actually benefit from actually just detaching, letting go. Just let go and let things flow how they supposed to, especially in relationships and with men. Because the thing about us and women, we always have these expectations. We always meet a man and we always, we think about all of the ways that he could possibly be in our heads, because a lot of us live in like this fairy tale. We all want the big happy ending, all of that stuff, right? But we'll sit and we'll actually think about how we want the person to be or how we want the relationship to be, instead of actually looking at it for what it really is, looking at the reality of it. So with that being said, what I'm trying to say is let go of trying to change a person, trying to make a situation be how you want it to be, and just let it flow and see what happens. See what happens. But not only that, I also mentioned about taking our power back. So this is how you also gonna take your power back, by detaching from outcomes and things that you want to go in your favor. Focus more on what you can control, and then see what happens, right? So what I mean by that is, if you, I don't even know what type of example I want to give, but what I'm trying to say is just take your power back and focus really on you. Focus on the things that you can change, because you really can't change people. Like, y'all, we can't change nobody. We can't change nobody. So there's no need in focusing so hard on trying to change other people around us. I think the best thing to do is just focus on trying to change yourself. Focus on not breaking your own heart, making promises to yourself and sticking to them, being intentional about your life and doing the things that you said you're going to do. Those are the things that I feel like when you see the results from those things, that's what's going to bring more happiness into your life, versus you just holding on so tight to expectation and things that you really don't fully have control of, right? And so I feel like we all should practice more on just detaching and letting go. That don't mean don't have feelings. That don't mean don't be concerned and don't care, but just detach from the things that you really can't control that much, and focus more on the things that you can, attach more to the things that you can, and be intentional and take your power back. You know what I'm saying? Take your power back, because a lot of times we want the world to give us what we aren't even giving ourselves. Right? And Nero, if you watch Nero, it's a guy named Nero Knowledge. He say all the time in his videos, you cannot have what you don't already have. You can't have what you aren't already giving yourself. So if you notice, like in a relationship, or if you notice in a friendship, even on a job, if you notice things aren't going consistently, why don't you start being more consistent with yourself? Why don't you start adding more consistency into your life? Why don't you start doing the things? Be the change that you want to see. Be the change that you want to see. This is how you're going to start taking your power back. A lot of us feel like we don't have power. A lot of us sad, depressed, crying, feeling like we don't have self-worth, any value, none of that stuff. But really you do. You just got to take your power back. You got to take control of your own life. You got to understand that you really are the creator of your reality. You got to understand that a lot of things start in your mind. It starts with how you thinking. Like I say all the time in my videos, how you thinking, what you saying to yourself, what's your self-talk like? Are you showing up for you? Are you being intentional? I ain't just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. This message for me too. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to just talk about. Just detaching, letting go. Don't hold on so tight. You ever notice how when you want something so bad, and the moment that you just like stop thinking about it, it'll appear. You know what I'm saying? Or you want something to happen so bad, but that moment when it's like that moment when you just ain't even focused so hard on it, it just appear. It just show up. You know, and it might be beyond your wildest dreams. It might not even be how you thought it was going to be. It might have been 10 times better than what you thought it was going to be. Right? So I want to give you, maybe you should work next week on writing down a schedule for yourself. This is something I'm about to do. I like to go on daily walks. I actually haven't been walking because I actually been doing a lot in my personal life, but I usually walk every morning, but I'm about to start back getting into my routine of walking again, even if it's not in the morning times, it'll be in the evening times after work. But what I really recommend you do is like get into a routine and start creating habits and patterns for your life in the ways that you can improve your life, things that you can do to become better. These are the things that you have the power to control, which is you. Stop trying to control that man so much. Stop trying to control them kids so much. Stop trying to control them people at your job so much, and get some control over yourself. Start getting some control over yourself, and then you'll start seeing the changes. You know what I'm saying? You'll start possibly seeing changes in your life because you actually get control of you. And once you start getting control of you, I feel like you will have more confidence. You wouldn't be so attached to trying to control everything outside of you because you actually taking the control over yourself and getting your power back. And this is what I mean by taking your power back. Having a plan, setting goals, following through with the things that you say you're going to do. Controlling you. If you know you ain't supposed to be eating certain food and doing certain things, then stop doing it. Be intentional about doing better. Right? Because a lot of times we get so attached. To things, and then when it don't happen how we want it to happen, what happens? We ready to spaz out, we ready to crash out, our emotions going crazy. Some of us don't even know how to master our own emotions. Are you in control of your emotions, or are they in control of you? Have you worked on mastering your emotions, learning how to control your emotions so when certain situations happen, you know what I'm saying, you good? Or are you just spiraling out of control like a little kid, a toddler, a 2-year-old? So these are the things I feel like we as women and as men too, men if y'all watch, should have more control of and should be more attached to. Becoming better people, getting control of our own selves. What's your money looking like? What's your money looking like? You got any financial discipline? For real, you know what I'm saying? I know this video probably going all every which way because I'm just letting it flow at this point. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is take your power back, girl. Take your power back. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. Have a plan. Be intentional and follow through with that plan. Follow through with the things you say you're gonna do. Don't you know that the you that's inside of there is listening to you? The things you say you're going to do and then you don't do it. How do you think you make yourself feel? You lose confidence. You lose courage when you keep on breaking your promises to yourself. So start working on it. Focus on yourself and stop focusing so much on all the other things outside of you. Because, baby, I'm going to tell you something. People going to do what they want to do. Y'all, we got a God over the world, right? Over the universe that created us. I truly believe that there is something bigger than this and greater than this. I mean, because the way, if you look at the world and look at the planet, like, it's so many beautiful things that I just be like amazed about. And I be like, I know it's a God. I know it's something out there bigger than me and better than me that create some of the most amazing things that I see in this. I can look at the clouds in the evenings and see it's purplish and pinkish. And I'm like, I know it's something out there that created this and it's so amazing. But what I'm trying to say is God can't even get people to believe in him. People that he created don't even, you know what I'm saying, believe in him. He gives us free will. God give us free will. We don't always do what we supposed to do according to his word, right? So what I'm saying is if you got a person that created the universe, created the world, created you, and people don't even believe in it. People don't believe that it's something that's bigger than us and better than us that created us. And so what I'm saying is that if God can't get them folks to change, you don't need to be trying to get them folks to change. If it's people that you're trying to control, that you so attached to and you want so bad to change and do everything that you want them to do for you, let it go. Let it go, because people gonna do what they want to do. And let them show you how they really are. Let them be who they really are. And then you can decide, especially women in relationships. Now I guess I'm talking about relationships. But let them be who they are. And then you decide how you want to move forward with that situation. Because once again, I just told you, you create your life. You create your life. So then you can decide, do you want this person in your life or do you not? You know what I'm saying? So let them be who they are. Let them show up. Detach from trying to control everything. Detach from it. And then see how you going. That's how you're going to determine how you're going to moving forward. Okay? So that's it. That's all. Let go. Take your power back and focus all of that. Redirect all of that controlling energy, all of that stalking energy, all of that, whatever. Redirect it back towards you. Redirect. I'll take that energy, put it towards you, focus on you, get you a bag, figure out how you're going to get your money up, because I don't watch a whole lot of news, but I still be on social media, like scrolling and seeing that they talking about what Trump doing and this and that. So we got to focus on how we finna get our money up. Focus on the things that you like to do. What it is that you like to do. Instead of sitting up trying to worry about focusing on all these other people and you stressing yourself out, focus on the stuff you like to do. Create a life that you love. Are you waking up in the mornings, going to work and working a job that you actually enjoy and love? Do you work a job that you actually love? Are you doing the things that you actually like to do? Do you like to cook? Do you like to bake? Do you like to sew hair? Do hair, make wigs, make clothes. What you like to do? Figure that out. Open you an online boutique. Start you a website. Shameless plug, in case y'all didn't know, I also do that. I work on websites. I do tech support. I do all that type of stuff on the side. Look me up at techbait_B on all platforms. You can look me up. Click the link in the bios if you want to do a one-on-one, whatever. But I'm just saying, what is it that you're doing to make your life better? What are you doing to increase your income? Let's worry about that. What are you doing to make sure you in shape? Make sure you healthy. Make sure you looking good. Make sure you feeling good. Are you doing your hair? Do you go get your hair done? Are you taking care of yourself? Do you practice any type of self-care? This is what I mean by taking your power back and focusing that energy towards yourself, redirecting it towards yourself and loving yourself, loving on you. Loving on you. Take your power back, girl, because I'm telling you, you powerful. I promise you that. I promise you that. Hey. Self-love is the best love. Y'all know them songs be coming up. Self-love is the best love. Self-love. No, that ain't the one. It's another one. Let me see. I had to learn to love myself. I put it in the comments. No, I don't mind no help. I'd rather do it myself. I don't mind no help. I'd rather do it myself. I been loving on me. Something like that. I'm going to put it in the comments. Y'all go check it out. Love yourself. Detach from holding on so tight to the stuff that you can't even control. Focus on the stuff that you can control, baby. I'm telling you, life gets to be beautifully, magically delicious when you focus on you. Doors start opening, stuff start happening out the blue. You be like, hey. Anyway, till next time, if you haven't looked in the mirror and told yourself nothing nice today, go look in the mirror after you watch this video and tell yourself something nice, okay? Till next time, y'all be sweet. I'll talk to y'all in the next video, okay? Bye.